Hello, today I'm going to show you how to take your titles and let them scroll down together with the numbers. So I call that rolling titles. And as you can see, I have some stocks here, A, B, C, D, and E, and I have some titles. We are measuring the price index for stock A and the total return index values. And the same goes for B, C, D, and E all over here. And we have recorded this at certain dates. When we now scroll down, we face the problem that we don't really know anymore what these values indicate. We know, of course, we know this is stock A and this is stock B, but you can quickly get confused when you're scrolling down. And also, if you want to read, for example, for the 12th of January, you want to read the number for stock E, it can become confusing here. What was 12th January again? And therefore, we want to employ this nice tool in Excel that makes us our titles that they scroll down together with us. So we find this by going into view, and there's this thing called freeze panes. And if you click that, you can, for example, freeze the first column or freeze the top row. Then whenever we scroll down, we can always see the title here for the first row. But we don't want that. We want specifically to know price index for stock A, etc., B, C, and D. So if we go back, we can unfreeze our panes. And what we now want to do is place ourselves just below the row, just below our titles that we want to freeze. So if we then place ourselves here and click freeze panes, then it freezes the top row here. And whenever we scroll down, we can always see the specific value that indicates price index for A, etc. And that is very useful when you have a lot of data that you need to manage around and look at. We still have the problem that if we scroll to the right, we cannot see the dates over here to the left. But there's an easy fix for that. So if we just undo our previous freeze, if you go into unfreeze panes, if you place yourself here down at the second place, it freezes both the column and the row. So if you go back to freeze panes again and freeze here, it freezes here to the left and it freezes here to the top. And if you now scroll down, the titles are following. And if you scroll to the right, the dates are following. So I hope that helped you to illustrate your data and get a better overview.